Trusted Endpoints is a feature that's available in all Duo editions. At its core, Trusted Endpoints lets you define trust for every endpoint, whether that device is managed by an MDM or it's unmanaged. It could be a company issued device, contractor owned, or someone's personal device. It's completely up to you. Trusted Endpoints leverages the Duo desktop app for desktops and laptops and the Duo mobile app for mobile devices to identify and verify trusted devices, enabling secure access control based on device trust status. An easy way to think of it is you create an online inventory of devices and their unique identifiers that you maintain. Over time, you can modify your inventory by adding or removing devices. You can also set time limits for how long a device is considered trusted. When a device tries to authenticate to your network, Duo Desktop or Duo Mobile will look up the device's unique identifier and check to see if it's on your list of trusted devices. And if it is, bingo, device is trusted because it's registered with Duo and known to us. If it's not on the list, it means the device is unknown and has not been registered, so access is blocked. Trusted Endpoints is a powerful tool because it enables you to define and control access for all types of devices, so only the ones that you trust have access to your valuable assets. Let's explore three real-world scenarios where Trusted Endpoints really makes a difference. First up, blocking access from unknown or untrusted devices. So imagine you're responsible for protecting your company's sensitive data. And for many of you, you probably don't need to imagine it. It's actually your responsibility, and you live this day to day. One of your biggest worries is unauthorized access from devices that you don't recognize. With Duo Trusted Endpoints, you can block access from any device that isn't managed by your favorite mobile device management solution or registered with Duo. This means you're stopping attackers right at the front door, ensuring only trusted devices get in. It's like having a security guard who knows every employee by name and isn't going to let any strangers in. Next, let's talk about how Trusted Endpoints helps you support bring your own device or BYOD policies and third-party access without compromising security. I know many of you support BYOD policies or you work with contractors and partners who need access. Trusted Endpoints lets you extend secure access to these devices without forcing full device management software to be installed on them. You can register these devices in your trusted inventory, giving your users the flexibility they need while you maintain control and security. It's pretty much a win-win for productivity and protection. And finally, here's how you can enforce compliance and keep your environment safe by knowing exactly which devices are accessing your applications. I'm mentioning compliance again, yes. Why am I doing that? Well, because it's a pretty big deal, and you need to make sure only secure, compliant devices get through. Trusted Endpoints gives you clear visibility into which devices are accessing your applications. You can enforce policies that check device management status and even integrate with Cisco Secure Endpoint to block devices that are infected with malware. This way, you're not just granting access, you're granting safe access. We're going to go to John now so he can show you how to create a trusted endpoints policy in the Duo admin panel.
I'll show you how this feature identifies managed devices, how policies are enforced, and what the user experience looks like on both trusted and untrusted endpoints. Trusted endpoints lets us control which devices are considered trusted and can access protected applications. Let's go ahead and go to Devices and Trusted Endpoints. We'll click the Get Started button, and let's add the Active Directory Domain Services integration. Select Windows and click Add. This integration relies on having Duo Desktop present on your Active Directory domain join Windows endpoints when users authenticate to applications protected with Duo's browser-based prompt. Duo matches the domain information reported by Duo Desktop with the management integration configuration. I've already gone ahead and run this PowerShell command on a domain joined machine, and I'm going to go ahead and paste it in. We'll save this. And then now we need to enable this integration. You have two options here. You can test with a group of users, or you can activate for all. For the test today, for the demo today, we're just going to activate for all. This integration is pretty straightforward and scales easily across your Windows fleet. It helps automate device trust for all your domain managed Windows devices. Now that we have the trusted endpoint integration created, we need to create a policy to apply this trusted endpoint integration. So we'll go to Policies. Let's add a policy. we need to give it a name. Let's name it Require Device Trust. We'll go down to the Trusted Endpoint section. We'll tick the Add box to enable it. And then let's block endpoints that are not trusted. You also have the ability to block Windows and Mac OS devices marked as compromised by Cisco Secure Endpoint. You can also allow endpoints from IP addresses that you enter into here. You can allow all endpoints, which is the default, or you can not check for endpoints or trustworthiness. The last one doesn't do any reporting. The allow all endpoints won't block anybody, but it will report the information back to you. Let's go ahead and save this. All right, so now by requiring device trust, only endpoints enrolled as trusted via your trusted endpoint configuration can access your applications, which in our case will be Duo Central. So let's go over to Duo Central, configure and policy, apply a policy to all users, and let's click that require device trust. Now our policy has been created. It's been applied to an application. Let's move over to our Windows machine that is joined to the domain. Type in our password onto Duo Central. And as you can see, we'll receive a push, we'll approve it, and we'll log in. Notice how the login process is seamless for users that are on compliant devices. Now let's jump over to a device that is not compliant. This machine is not joined to a domain. We'll open Chrome. Again, we'll go to Duo Central. We'll type in our password. Now you can see the device is not allowed. The user sees a clear message explaining that their device isn't trusted, which helps reduce confusion and support calls. Let's go ahead and show how easy it is to create a manual integration that will allow this device, a non-domain device, joined device, to log in. So let's go back to our Duo admin panel. Let's go to Devices, Trusted Endpoints, add an integration, and let's add a manual integration for Windows. Similarly to the Active Directory integration, we need to run a PowerShell command on the Windows device to get its unique ID. In this case, I've already done that, so I'm going to paste that in. We won't add a description, but you can if you want, and then you can also set how long you want that device to be trusted for. Let's add the device to inventory. And then just like before, we need to enable this integration, and we're going to go ahead and enable it for all. Let's go back over to that machine. Refresh the login. And just like that, we get a push. We'll approve it, and success. So the manual enrollment is ideal for devices that aren't managed by a central device management tool, such as your bring your own devices or even contractors or laptops. Enrolling only takes a moment, and once complete, the device is immediately recognized as trusted.
Thank you, John. So that was Trusted Endpoints. Together with Device Health and Device Insight, these three features make up Duo Device Trust. Remember, while it's important to have trust in users, it's also critical to establish trust in the devices they're using to access resources on your network, and these features can help you get there. With that, John and I hope you enjoyed this Duo 3 and 30 Bytes webinar on Trusted Endpoints. And if you did, I encourage you to watch our other Duo 3 and 30 Bytes on Device Trust, where we take a look at device health and device insight. As always, you can expect to walk away with a clear understanding of Duo features, how they fit into your environment, and how to immediately apply them to strengthen your organization's security posture, all in just 10 minutes. We hope to see you there. Until then, have a great day.